Do not play with nobody's kid.
As a child who was abused by a step parent, you need to understand when somebody makes it clear to you that they do not accept your child as their own. They're saying things or their actions are very loud, showing you that this is not my kid, that's your kid. In any way that they show you that, and I'm high key putting on actions because a lot of women want to act like we got discernment for cheating, discernment for everything else, but these dudes actions clear in your face, playing in your face, you act like you can't see. When he shows you that he does not have that for your child, he only has one time to show you that and one time for you to pick it up. As soon as you receive that energy, it's in the best interest of your child for you to dead that relationship. I'm sorry, it's just something he's going to have to learn for the next woman he gets with that has kids. If he does not have a parental bond with your kid and he does not see that kid as the responsibility of you both, he is detrimental to the emotional, spiritual, physical, and sexual well-being of your child. He will abuse your child. He will use your child as something to get back to you. I mean, definitely if his actions is that bold and he shows you that he's going to treat your child a certain way based off of how you two are doing. Like if he's mad at you, is he going to not do for your child? If he's mad at you, is he going to not pay rent or the bills? And I actually want to expand this because a lot of women, single mothers, just consider this when we're dating people who are not the parent of our child. But if you are with the father of your child and they're showing you that it's your child, not our child, you need to get away from him. It's just that simple. This story broke my heart for that child, and it also raises my senses as a child who was abused by a step parent who said the words, "That is your child, not my child." I'm telling you, that is a red flag for abuse, physical abuse, emotional abuse, spiritual abuse, and sexual abuse. You are heightening your chances of your child being abused or neglected in some way where they're going to need to have therapy, they're going to need spiritual intervention or whatever to fix themselves to be a whole person, as you keep that person around who's making it clear to you that that's not their child. They don't have no kind of responsibility to that child. They don't see themselves as being responsible in any way for the well-being of that child, outside of a manipulation towards you because they want a relationship with you, or they want sexual intercourse with you, or they want emotional support from you, or they want your financial support from you. They want to live in your house. They want to eat your food. Either way it go, they want something from you, and they're tolerating your child. But understand, tolerate means you very much have an irritation or dislike or something that you're ignoring in order to get what you want. So that's what I see when I hear a story like this and see a story like this, and I'm not the only person who the story turns out like that for. And unfortunately, like single mothers, like we don't have the luxury to date and just be with anybody. It's not feasible. It's not feasible that a man is going to be with you and not have that for your kids, and you like, oh well, I'm gonna do for my kid. Yeah, you're gonna do for your kids. It's your kids, you're supposed to. But if some other adult comes around your kid, you are exposing your kids mental, spiritual, emotional, and physical, sexual health to another adult. And if that adult doesn't feel a responsibility to protect that child in them areas the same way you do, you cannot have that person in your life. It's no way. You're putting your children in danger. So we don't have the luxury. Like, a lot of us are single because yeah, we having children did make us mature and we just know how we need to be treated and everything. But it's not just about how I'm treated, it's about my child. And I'm telling you, the minute you see a child not being treated correctly, you're opening yourself up to the abuse of your child in some way. It don't always gotta be sexual abuse, but I'm gonna tell you another thing. If someone can emotionally abuse, if someone can mentally abuse, if someone can spiritually abuse, I'm telling you, they can physically or sexually abuse.